The most dangerous path in life is not the wrong one. It is the one you inherited without ever questioning it. A small town in Germany. A young man kneels in church beside his mother, the son of a Lutheran pastor, raised to believe that the path of a good life had already been mapped out by people wiser than him. His name is Friedrich Nietzsche, and one day he would become the philosopher who told the world to throw the map away. Nietzsche noticed something strange about human beings. Most people do not actually choose their lives. They inherit them. The religion of their parents, the morals of their village, the opinions of their age, the ambitions their teachers approved of. By the time a person is old enough to ask what they want, the answer has already been installed. He called this the herd. Not because people were stupid, but because most people move before they ever ask where they are going. A herd is safe. A herd is warm. A herd never has to decide where to go because the animal in front always seems to know. But a herd, Nietzsche warned, is where individuals go to disappear. The cruelty of following is not always that it leads you somewhere wrong. It is that it leads you somewhere that was never yours. A religion you never examined. A career you never chose. A definition of success handed to you by someone else. Each one fits like a coat tailored for another body, close enough to wear, never close enough to feel like skin. And the people who wear these lives most obediently are often the most exhausted, without ever understanding why. They spent decades climbing ladders leaned against the wrong walls. Nietzsche's instruction sounds, at first, like a riddle. Become who you are. Not who your parents wanted, not who the crowd applauds, not who the algorithm rewards, but the self underneath all of that, the one that existed before you learned which answers were acceptable. To Nietzsche, this was the real work of a human life. Not obedience, not rebellion either, because rebellion can still be obedience in reverse, something harder, to stand still long enough to hear your own voice underneath the noise. So when Nietzsche tells you to follow no one, it is not a command to be arrogant, it is a warning. Every voice you adopt without questioning becomes a wall between you and your own life. And the deepest tragedy is not failing at someone else's path, it is succeeding at it.